Alright, what's going on, guys? Bringing you guys my top 5 spots to fight when rogue. If you guys have any suggestions of some upcoming top 5s, please let me know in the comments down below and enjoy the video. Cheers, guys. Alright guys, here we are at my first spot. Here we are, DZ South in the safe room. So you can either fight on this side or the other side, but I prefer this side. Mainly because it's a bit harder for people to flank. If they want to flank, they got to come up these ropes. And obviously they can't shoot you while they're going up the rope, so it's just easy just to quickly beam somebody as they come up the rope. And they only have one little spot to or flood through, so you know you can have players playing from this side, shoot from there, or you can have one over here, shoot from here. You can sort of swap between the two. It's just a good advantage point to hold where nobody can really flank you. I'll show the other side, because the other side's not too bad either. I just prefer that spot. And also when it's not invaded, it's just close to a spawn point and there's no turrets or anything, so it's just better. You know, don't have to do people camping in turrets or nothing. So this is the other side. Obviously you got these little stairs here where people can flank you from, but obviously you've got the high ground the whole way, so they have to push up these stairs and you have the high ground, so you got easy headshots the whole way. Easy headshots there, run this way, easy headshots, run back some more, come up here, more easy headshots as they push the stairs. And similar with the other side, you've just got one door for them to push through. You can have people back here shooting from that angle, you know, or you can have people over this way, sort of shooting from this angle. You can have some over here shooting from this angle. So it's just good to funnel them through like a little choke point like this. And as I said before, if it's non-invaded, you've got a spawn point there. It just speeds up the pace of the server basically. So there's my first spot. Alright, here we are guys at my second spot. Now this is located DZ East at the safe house. So I'll be honest, DZ East is sort of my least favourite dark zone. I don't think there's too many good spots to fight here. But similar to the spot in DZ South that I showed, you have these ropes here where if people want to flank you, they have to go up these ropes, and obviously it's just easy to beam them as they come up these ropes. And again, if it's not invaded, you've got a nice close spawn point for people to flood out. Now this isn't my favourite spot, but it's probably the best spot in this dark zone. People can also come this way, else you can beam them as they're trying to climb up, or they're trying to climb up the rope, or you're down the road or something. You can just beam them there, or you can just feed them through this little choke point through here. And you can sort of have your team, you know, you can have somebody sitting on this side, sort of somebody sitting on this side. You could have somebody with spotter vigilance, like sitting right back here, or something like that. Yeah, honestly, this is probably the best spot that I can think of in DZ East. I think that's about it. Moving on, guys. Alright, here we are at my third spot, guys. Here we are, DZ South, just by Alpha CP, which is the main gate, just in these little stairs just here. Now the reason I like these stairs is because you have high ground the whole way, so you can, you know, obviously people are going to want to push up this way. So the whole time they're pushing up this way, you can just headshot them, run up, headshot them, run up, headshot them, run up, headshot them, run up. Then you can just rinse and repeat doing that. And if they want to flank, there's this little rope here. But obviously you can hear when somebody's coming up this rope, so you can just beam them as they're trying to come up the rope. And for most of these spots, as long as you have somebody with a pulse in your team, then you're not really ever going to get flanked. Because they do have to go right around the back here just to get the flank. But you'll be able to tell on your mini-map that you have a red indicator behind you anyway, and if you have somebody with a pulse, then there shouldn't be a problem at all. So it is hard for them to flank as well. And you can always retreat, say, you know, you're getting run over, you can always retreat off into the gardens down here, which isn't too bad of a spot either. Turn this way, because you've all got a funnel through this little corridor here. You can have somebody playing on this side, you can have somebody playing on this side, you can have somebody back here a bit, killing the people that decide to push in. You can have somebody back here as well. Just good sight lines. Now people can flank in this spot a little bit easier, go around the back here. But like I said before, as long as you have somebody with a pulse, you should be right. You should be wise to it. If couple people push this way, and then there's only a couple people this way. Just push the people this way, and then go back up the stairs just over here, and then you should be fine. That's really all you're going to do. It's just all about rotating where you are, and just reacting to where the enemies are going. So this spot done. Moving on to the next one. Alright guys, here we are at the 4th spot. This is DZ West, at the Southern Extraction. Okay, the reason I like this spot is, again, the flanks are pretty hard. You have this little rope to the side here, but it's very easy to hear somebody going there. And if they want to flank, they have to go all the way under the bridge. But the thing is, you can see them always going under the bridge, especially if you have a pulse player. And if they decide to come up here, you have the high ground the whole way. So you got easy headshots the whole way. You need the, beam, that's how you need the decoy, you got high ground over here as they're pushing up there. Or from here, you got the side angle from there. So it's very easy to tell when somebody's flanking. Just always make it a habit to have a pulse in your squad. Another reason is they got this little choke point here that they've got to push up from, You can have, players up here, you can have players down this side. Now what I like to do, because some people still don't know about this spot, you can sit at this rail here, and you can just beam over that rail as they push up this way. Just beam as they're pushing up this way. Very underrated spot, I feel, and a lot of people don't really look for this spot. And the thing is, it's really only your hands that show out when people can only shoot your hands from this spot, so they can't, beam you out while you're doing this. So that's why it's a good spot. Now this is one of the bridges. I'll show you the other side because the other side's not too bad either. Alright, here's the other side of the bridge. So this is basically just this is very worse, pretty much just directly across left of the Bravo West CP. This is just the other side of the bridge. I do prefer the other side of the bridge, but this side's not too bad. Same thing, it's a long flank all the way down this way. If they want to flank you, they've got to come down here. And you can see them. They could come to that other checkpoint, but as long as you have a pulse player, you should be fine. So if you people push this way, just get your whole team to just push this way and clear them out. They do have this little side bit here, but not too many people really go there anyway, because you sort of got to go all the way around here, around the back to here. But again, just have a pulse player and you'll be wise to it. Obviously, you got the high ground, you got like a little choke point. They all got to obviously go up this bridge. You have somebody up here beaming down this way. You have somebody, back here beaming down this way. Have somebody on this side getting an off angle here, beaming this way. Yeah, it's just an all around good spot. Out of the two bridges, I prefer the other side, but this side's not too bad either. Alright, moving on to the next one, guys. Alright guys, here we are, last but not least spot. This is my favourite spot. Located, DZ West again, rather close to the last spot. Last spot was here and here, so it's not very far to run. Now I seem to get all my high manhunts here. Again, you have like a little choke point here, where people have to push up some stairs. I like to have somebody playing on this side of it. Just have someone like playing here, watching the stairs, have a few players back here, one like beaming here, one like back here, beaming here. And what I like to do is I like to drop a decoy, go on this high ground here, and just beam players from here, because for some reason, not a lot of players expect it, so I get quite a few beams just here, like bam, beam, 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 from this range here. Now, it is obviously key to have a pulse player on your team, somebody with a pulse, because the flank here, it's pretty easy to get flanked here. All I have to do is run around the side, come up this street just here. But as long as you're wise to it, you can just beam them as they try and come up this street here, meet them here, sort of fall back if you need, sort of get some high ground from here, either come around the back here, like this, get an angle here. Most people won't really come from this way, so you don't really need to worry about it too much. But again, if they do, have a pulse player, beam it from the high ground. Beam it from the high ground. Just work as a team, basically. If one person pushes one way, you push with them, basically. You don't really need to worry about down this way or anything. Not really anybody goes there, but again, if they do, have a pulse player, beam, beam, beam from this angle, pretty easily. So I think that just about covers this spot, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and cheers.